travel the world, all the spaces inside your heart.
For anyone asking, Frankie slept fine. Joey, not so much, but a cookie might solve it. Holy smokes! Save some for later. Look how clean of an eater he is. Look at this. Hey, Franks. It's all sectioned off. Okay. Oh! Come on, bud. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Give me the good stuff. Oh, thank you. What are you doing here? Yeah. A nuggie. Do dogs get these? You know, as a kid, when your silly sibling brother or sister gave you like a nuggie, like, do dogs get that? They're full of hair. Get up here. Let me give you the worst I can give. You got Moose? Watch this. Mama. 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 This is Moose. Frankie's had this for just under 2 years. Barely destroys it, just wear and tear. He loves Moosey. That smile! Oh my goodness. If you guys don't follow us on Instagram, I'll post the photos. Now you wanna? I'm gonna post the photos now. Frankie has the funniest photos of his smile. He smiles all the time. So before we get started with today's video, I do want to say thank you very much for all the love recently. And well, I think we gotta go somewhere. What are you thinking? You think we gotta go somewhere? Let's go somewhere. Where are we gonna go though? Where are we gonna go?
Going to the park, going to the park, going to the park, going to the park. Backing up. Don't hit the baby. Don't hit the baby. Don't hit the baby. Don't hit the baby.
Oh, there's the baby.
Oh yeah, I saw that from afar. I was like, that looks familiar.
I hope I'll be your destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation. I hope I'll be something that you won't let go. I'll be your high when you fall down low. I hope I'll be your destination. You're far away and yet so close.
Now we're back from the park. I hope you enjoyed that brief intermission, but now it's time to get a little bit more serious. If you're a new dog owner, if you've had your dog for many years and you have an older dog, here are the 3 things that I think every dog owner should do and remain doing. Good. Sit. Nice. Whoa, nice. Good boy. Number 1's quite simple. It's just don't forget to reward your dog. Your dog's doing such amazing things. Good boy. Your dog is doing such amazing things all of the time, and I don't think it should just be rewarded when they're a puppy or when they're just learning it for the first time. I think it should be rewarded like all year round, all their lives. Just because they're doing it now that they're, 2 years old, 3 years old, 8 years old, it doesn't make it any less impressive from when they first did it. What are these bugs, man? I think it helps keeping your dog excited in life. I think it helps them keep a good, moral and a good, happy life. I think it keeps their energy up when they're doing something right. Don't you like being rewarded? It's the same thing with you. Now, I know there's a lot of dogs out there who really just like praise, and Frankie's one of those dogs. But if I never gave him a treat, he would think, okay, I can do better. But no, he deserves it. Look, he's sitting here. He's looking nice, and he's being, ow, that one kind of hurt. We're not going to give it to him on that one. If your dog bites your treats, we're not going to give it to him. We're going to say, ow. Ow! And then that should happen. But I mean, in all honesty, it's really quite simple. Just carry a bunch of treats. We use these Zoog's chicken minis. And it's just because they're so small, I don't like giving a whole treat. Just because throughout the day, I want to give him a treat. And I'm like, oh, yeah, he's been good. Boom. And you just carry them around in your pocket when you go to the dog park. Actually, I don't really carry them when I go to the dog park because there's some labs there, or there's some dogs with some super snouts, and let's be honest, they've eaten everything in their path. They still deserve treats, but not Franco's. Now, what is number 2? Number 2 for us, and this is something that I wish I did more of, I wish I spent more time away. Hey, what are you doing? Come here. I think spending time away from your dog is, you know, what we think of as like, oh my God, I don't want them to be alone. But at the same time, you're kind of creating this separation anxiety. By simply spending a little bit more time every single day away from your dog, you're giving them their own character. You're giving them the sense of reality that they're going to be okay without you. Just because you've done the training of, okay, I'm going to leave now, I'm going to put them in the crate, do whatever, doesn't mean that, you know, it's out the window. I think you should still spend a little bit of time away from your dog, especially now that we did COVID. Well, that we're still in COVID. You know what I mean? Even Frankie, he's been way more attached to me recently, and I'm not a huge fan of it. And I want to leave the home, but I have my roommate works from home, so there's always somebody here. So I would love to. Now this is just weird. I'm the one sitting in a bed. I'm alone sitting in your bed. Get in here. So how I'm going to change that is I'm going to ask my brother to leave every now and then. And I'm going to leave as well whenever I can. And then you're going to be home alone. You're going to run the whole house. What's the first thing you're going to do? If you throw a puppy party, I'm going to be so mad. Indy would be the type to throw a puppy party. I genuinely think there's a lot of benefits to leaving your dog alone. It kind of, you know, forces them to be okay with being alone and alone with themselves. And to really learn the habit that they don't have to destroy everything. They don't have to get mad every time and little stuff like that. It can also teach you that you don't need to sugarcoat and be with your dog every single moment of the day. I know that they're amazing animals, but they need their time away, especially if you have an Australian Shepherd like I do. He's always looking for a command. And even when, every time I move or every time like somebody gets up, he's like, okay, we're ready to go, Give them their breaks every now and then. They always think they gotta get going. You don't gotta go nowhere, bud. Now guys, I'm not gonna lie to you here. This third and final thing is super, super key. It's probably the most key thing. Oh, okay, Franco just wanted to say hi. He's like, what are you guys doing up here? I wanna be in it. I wanna talk. Yeah, we're supposed to be spending time alone, Franco. So if you could, you gotta get out of here. Thank you. The third and final thing that I think every pet owner should do and needs to do is clean. And I mean this in many, many different aspects. Like, clean your dog's dishes. Or let him do it, I guess. You know when you pour the water in their bowl and it's like a little yellow? Yeah, that's just the bacteria that's sitting in there fermenting and growing. And you ever wonder why your dog gets sick every now and then? I guess I can't preach. Frankie throws up quite a bit. He's got a sensitive stomach. Maybe he needs more bacteria in his dishes. But I clean his dishes about twice a week, and it's so easy. I just use hot water and some soap. You can even throw them in the dishwasher depending on what dishes you have, and their dishwasher safe. But it's so simple. And like, not to scare the humans, but you know these bottles, these Swell bottles that are so good for us? Yeah, you gotta clean these too, like every damn day, because there's a lot of bacteria that can form in water, especially when it's coming from our mouths and we're sipping on it. So this thing right here, you know why it smells musty and disgusting? It's because you didn't clean it. And so it's the same thing with your dog's dishes. So like I said before, just because they're getting older doesn't mean we have to start treating them differently. When you got your dog's dishes as a puppy, they were clean. Now that they're older, they better be clean, or else you're gonna have some problems down the line. You know what the other thing you need to clean? Your damn dog. And if you don't wanna do it, pay somebody else too. Franco, stop showing your butt. That's not, they have to pay to see that. Frankie actually just got groomed. If you haven't noticed, he's looking nice and dapper. I'm gonna play the video now. Our groomer, her name is Jenna, and she owns the company Fox and Hound Grooming. So if you're in Ottawa and you need to get your Aussie groomed or your dog groomed, she's awesome. And she made this little video of Frankie, so I'm gonna share it. It's literally awesome. This one I'm very serious about. I'm tired of going over to friends' houses and they have a dog or a lab or, you know, a short-haired pointer, whatever it is, or the dog just looks fluffy. And they're like, oh, he's old. Yo, wash your dog. I'm tired of leaving a home with a smelly ass hand once I do this to your dog. Give him a bath. Give her a bath. I know a lot of dogs don't like baths, but you could have fun with it too. Like get in the bath with them, or like get a kiddie pool, or literally just pay somebody every, I don't know, a few months to give your dog a bath. That's it. Especially when they get older, you know. I know their skin gets sensitive, so make sure you're using the right stuff. All the above, but clean your dog. It's really important. They can also help you inspect them to see if they have any growths, or if they have any ticks left over, or if they have any scratches, or their nails are broken, or they need to get their nails cut, and little stuff like that. So cleaning is just a huge aspect to owning a dog. You know, they're not all self-cleaning. They're not a cat or anything like that. They make messes, they get dirty. I'm also one to blame because Frankie gets dirty a lot of the time, but then he looks clean, and next thing you know, there's a whole pile of sand in the living room floor. So I'm definitely guilty for that. I'm gonna take care of it. And so I'm making this video not only for you, but also to remind me in the future that these things are really important. And now we are back where we started. Hey Franco! So I know today's video wasn't a huge adventure. It wasn't something amazing, but these are just super important things that I think it was needed to share. Holy smokes! You're like an alligator. You almost bit my head off. What are you gonna do with that? What are you gonna do with my head later? What, make a toy? You better clean it. That's another thing we need. I've never cleaned his toys. Oh, I need to do that. He just doesn't rip them apart, so they're just kind of there. You smell nice. Jenna did a good job. Yeah, your butt looks good. So thank you guys very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a big thumb down below. And I'm curious, what are your top 3 things? What are the 3 things that you need to keep doing or remind yourself to keep doing with your dog in the future as they grow older? It's a super sad thing, but if we do these things now, it could really, really benefit and help them. And it's not even that hard. Clean your dishes, wash your dog, give them treats, and spend a little time away. It's not that hard to do. We all need to do it more. Whoa! Woo! Whoa! 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 Okay, Franco. Oh, holy! You gotta charge people for those makeout sessions.
Wanna be